Welcome. Well, if there was a video that was ever created to change how you thought about a concept or that would forever benefit you in your investment activities, this is the video. Today, and in this short video, I am going to challenge some old adages the industry has adopted on vacancy, and I'm going to leave you with a new way of thinking about vacancy as it relates to rental properties. So without further ado, let me jump into those two topics. The first is the definition of vacancy. Over 90% of the vacancy numbers portrayed in the marketplace today are a snapshot in time of the number of vacant units in a neighborhood as compared to the total units in a neighborhood. So I'm going to repeat that. If there were 100 rental properties in a neighborhood and 10 of them were vacant, they would report a 10% vacancy. That is the number that investors have been using for years and years to apply to their pro forma. And I'm here to challenge that notion, because the reality is, in a pro forma, we are looking at an annualized performance review of the investment property. What we are trying to guess is how many days out of the year, or put into a percentage, will our unit not be generating income because it is vacant. This is completely different than a snapshot in time of a vacant unit count. So on the screen here, I'm not going to move around a lot. This is the first page of a vacancy report provided by Rent Fax. This first page has everything you need to run a pro forma better than you've ever run one before, with a more accurate vacancy percentage. The way we view vacancy is a combination of how long tenants are staying in a property, called a tenancy duration, and how long we go between our tenants, called a vacancy duration. The two combined is called a tenancy cycle. The blue bar here is how long tenants in this neighborhood are staying, their median duration. In this particular neighborhood, the median duration is a little over 18 months, or about a year and a half. Once this tenant leaves, it is taking approximately 35 days to place the new tenant in lease and start receiving income again. The two durations combined create the tenancy cycle. The vacancy that we need to account for is this portion, the gray portion of the bar here, on an annualized basis. Because this tenancy duration is stretching over a year, we can't just say that we're going to be vacant for these 35 days every year, because that's not accurate. This notion of taking the tenancy cycle and converting it into an annualized number is a term we call investment vacancy rate. This is an annualized vacancy rate you can plug directly into your pro forma for a greater accuracy and depiction of true income vacancy from your rental property. I hope you can see the difference between viewing it as a tenancy cycle versus just a count of vacant units at any given point in time, a snapshot in time. So redefining this tenancy cycle, annualizing it into a percentage to plug in your pro forma, we have now challenged some age-old accepted notions of vacancy that the industry has long been using, probably because of lack of a better understanding of tenancy duration. And we've provided a number you can directly plug into your pro forma with great ease and greater accuracy on the first page of the vacancy report. I hope you found this short video informative. The fact that you're here listening to it, I can guarantee the use of this vacancy report found through RentFax in either our rent package, pro forma package, or income package will lead you to a higher degree of accuracy in your analysis of your rental properties.